Hey guys, so this is a bit of a different style of video for my vlog channel because it is a sit down video and I don't normally do that type of video on this channel. However, I recently saw a video from Aspen Ovard where she took note of everything she was spending for the week and like broke it down, told you guys what it was that she was spending money on, whether it was a purchase that she regularly has to make like rent, groceries, that kind of thing, or if it was like a one-off, if she would normally spend that much on groceries or she'd normally spend less, that kind of thing. So I thought that was a really cool idea, and I have done like a little bit of budgeting on this channel because I've shown you some of my grocery hauls and like talked you through how expensive they were and if that's normal or not normal. And I've also talked a bit about like how we save money on food shopping. So I thought that I would do the same video. So it is currently Sunday afternoon. I am not spending any more money this week, but I have been taking note of everything that I've spent money on since Monday. If you do enjoy this video, let me know because I can do more videos like this on this channel. I do find like budgeting and different people's versions of budgeting quite interesting. Also, I do keep track of all my monthly expenses regardless, like even when I'm not making a video about it, and I track like yearly spending as well, so I can kind of look back on my habits from last year, the year before. I can kind of see which months tend to be higher spending months for me, things like that, which I just find very interesting, and also it really helps me to budget and to like aim to spend less each month. Not that that happens, but let me know if you want a video kind of on how I budget or things like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So on Monday, we've now changed our grocery shopping day to Monday evenings. So we did go shopping on Monday. The groceries were $67.79 on this occasion for the week. However, that is less than we normally spend on our groceries because we were given a food voucher for some other supermarket for Christmas. And we had actually gone to this other supermarket last week, like late last week, and bought some novelty items, but also some things that we would normally get in our groceries, which is why our groceries was less than it normally is. So normally we spend 80 to 100 on groceries, so this was a little under, not hugely under, but yeah, a bit of a cheaper one for us for the week. And then on Monday I also had an automatic payment come out from my normal everyday account into my savings account, and that was for $20. I know it's not a lot and that only comes out once a month, but it's better than nothing. Normally I do put in extra, but I never know how much I'm gonna have spare, so the $20 is just making sure that something's going into savings. So on Monday, all up, I spent $87.79. And then on Tuesday, I made one purchase. This was my non-essential purchase for the week, I guess you would say. I've been eyeing up some faux plants from a particular website for a week or two. I'm always in search of good quality fake plants, and the stores that I know that sell them like near me, some of them are okay and some of them are just not realistic looking, and I found this particular website where they look really realistic, so I thought I would give it a go. So I ended up buying two fake plants from this website. One was $59 and one was $49. So I spent $108 on some new fake plants. If they've arrived by the time this video goes up, I'll insert a little clip of what they look like now. But I did get free shipping. I think you had to spend $100 to get free shipping, so I just managed to get that, which was awesome. So yeah, total for Tuesday was $108 because that's the only thing that I bought. And then on Wednesday, I didn't buy anything, but I had a payment that came out from my account to go to Jonathan. So Jonathan is studying this year, which means that he has no income, but obviously we still have two cars and he is still taking his own car to uni every single day. So he still needs to basically be paying for his petrol. I've taken on pretty much all of the other costs, but I want him to still be able to buy his own things and pay for his own petrol. So I give him $100. I was going to give him $100 every week, but he said that he didn't need that much, so I give him $100 every 2 weeks now, and Wednesday happened to be that day. And then on Thursday, rent came out. So rent, like I said, Jonathan's not earning this year. Rent all comes out of my account now. So I put $800 into our rent account every 2 weeks, and that covers rent, obviously, but it also covers water, power, and internet. So those are all actually separate payments. Sometimes we end up needing to put a little bit extra in, but normally it works out that if we put in $800 every 2 weeks, it pretty much covers it. So last year, obviously, when Jonathan was earning, he was putting some money towards that, and obviously once he finishes studying and has a job again, he will again put money towards that. But at the moment, because I am the one earning the money in the house this year, it all comes out of my account. So that is what happened on Thursday. On Friday, I spent some more money that did not need to be spent, but I wanted to spend it. So Friday was actually Valentine's Day, and Jonathan and I went out and played pool. We loved going and playing pool, like back when we were dating and when we first got married, so it was a really nice thing for us to do on Valentine's Day. A pool table for an hour was $14, and then afterwards we went to Burger King. We didn't have a meal there because we had actually already had dinner, but we just got a large chips and a small drink to share because you can refill the drink, so I don't know why anyone would ever get more than a small drink. And that was $7.50, so for the whole day I spent $21.50. And then on Saturday, it's actually my friend's birthday on Valentine's Day. So my friend's birthday was on Friday. I caught up with her on Saturday, and I spent a little bit of money getting her something for her birthday. So I got her a $100 voucher, which is what she asked for because she's got a perfume that she's got her eye on, and I also got her some chocolates for $5.40. And then I also I bought a box of donuts for $15 because in the evening on Saturday it was our friend's engagement party and they had like a dessert evening, so everyone brought something sweet. I was gonna bake something, and then I realized that I was out seeing my other friend during the day and I didn't have time to bake anything, so I just ended up getting the donuts for $15, and that was for a box of 6. What does that add up to? Yeah, so on Saturday in total I spent $120.40. And then on Sunday, today is Sunday, and I've just gotten back from the movies with my friends. So the movie was $10.80. We also went out for lunch before we saw the movie, which was $13.90. We went to Burger Fuel. I just got a burger and then I shared chips with Jonathan. Jonathan paid for his own food with the $100 that I gave him, so I didn't have to pay for him on this occasion. And then I also got some movie snacks before we went into the movies, so I got some lollies and a drink, and that was $5. So today, Sunday, I have spent, let me just work it out, I have spent $29.70. So things that I would always pay for that really aren't negotiable are groceries, rent. That's pretty much it out of the things that I paid for this week. Obviously there's other things like petrol, cat food, things that we're always paying for, but they don't come up every week, and they didn't come up this week. Fake plants are something that I only get if I have the spare money. There's a few food things on here. Honestly, that's like the biggest area of my spending that I can cut back on, and the easiest place that I can cut back is eating food out. Like we went to Burger King, I got donuts, and we went to Burger Fuel, and I got movie snacks. So that's like 4 food related things that I did not need this week. They were all times when I was going out and seeing people and spending time with people that I like to spend time with. So I'm not worried about those. Like I didn't spend an excessive amount of money. I'm gonna add up what I did actually spend for the week. So this week I spent $1,267.39. But keep in mind that $800 of that was rent on its own. So if you forget about the rent, I spent about $467. $100 of that went to Jonathan, and $100 of that went on a friend's birthday present. So I think that that's not excessive at all. I don't know. I'd be really interested to hear if that is a lot to you guys or not a lot to you guys. I know when I watched Aspen's video and she added it up at the end, and I worked it out compared to what I spent in a week, it was like 16 times, approximately 16 times what I spend in a week. So I thought that hers was really excessive. but there's also room for me to cut costs out as well. So this might be excessive to some people. I'm sure it is excessive to some people. Before I was a teacher, I certainly wouldn't have been able to spend this much money in a week, like no way. But I would say like overall that is probably a pretty regular week for me. Obviously rent comes out every second week, so like next week I won't spend as much because there won't be $800 coming out of my account. But I would say every second week when rent comes out it looks a bit like this, and then every other week when rent's not coming out it would be more like 400 and something that I'd spend in the week. So yeah, I just think that this is a really interesting topic. Let me know what you think, and let me know also if you do want to see a video on like how I budget and how I keep track of my money, because I'm very happy to do that if you guys are interested. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it or got something out of it, and I will see you again another time.